Good morning, traders. TG Watkins here. It's December 18th. Hope you're doing well out there. We are getting into the final stretches of the holiday season with Christmas and the New Year's. And keep an eye out for that Santa Claus rally, although it feels like that Santa Claus rally started in November and got even more accelerated with the FOMC last week on Wednesday. So, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. But remember to come over here to, Twitter/X and check out Profit Pilot. So we got some fun stuff over there. Finally getting the remodel finished up, and I got my office mostly finished, and so I was able to cleanly move back into that. And Lewis the cat decided to come hang out. So if you guys see some weird trades, I think you've actually put in some Chewy money, Chewy trade on Friday. So far that's working out for us. So hey, go Lewis. I appreciate it. All right, the other thing I want to talk about is how low can the put call go? So in 2020 and 2021, we saw that the put call ratio basically broke. And it stayed below basically 70%, which is extremely low, and it just kept going. And we know what happened there with the whole 2020 rally. And so I'm wondering, what are we doing right now with the put-call ratio down here? It tends to tell us that when the put-call ratio gets low like this, that does tend to mark a top. So that's something to be aware of. And I thought, well, okay, what if there were other examples where the put-call ratio stayed low for longer than expected while the market was moving up? And there are a few examples, but nothing quite like 2020. So we can see back here that the put call ratio stayed low. Instead of just kind of coming down and then bouncing, it actually stayed down and oscillated for a while. And yeah, we had a pretty good market right in through there. There were another couple, you could see put call ratio kind of comes low, but again, they all seem to be either waves, kind of like that, waves, and then they kind of turn back the other direction. But there are a few areas where the put-call ratio stayed low for a while. You can see there, stayed low for a while. And then another one is right here. This one stayed extremely low. And we had a pretty good run that then led into COVID and the 2020. But you can see here that it actually stayed low for longer. So I've been kind of looking at this, thought that might be something just to be aware of, that just because the put-call ratio is low right here, normally that marks the top. But if there is a lot of money coming in off the sidelines, it may not be accurate right now, and so that's something to think of. The other thing that I wanted to show you is this is an example. This is an excerpt from the presentation that he gave at the Orlando Money Show. And really the big thing that I want to show you is in through here, the VIX versus the SPY. And this was the thing that, said, look, we see here the difference of a bear market, which was also here for 2022-ish, versus what we see here coming out of the 2000 bear market into the 2003 bull market. And you can see the same thing. It looked very, very, very similar to what we dealt with now, even though the market was still pretty shaky. And then we had August, September, October, and yes, it kind of turned up a little bit, but notice the same thing here. We saw it also as the market corrected, and then it just got right back on its way. So this is another thing that when I was giving my presentation and was showing people, like, look, I think that we're actually in a new, good, strong bull market. It's just a matter of waiting for this thing to turn around. That was October. It was Halloween weekend that I gave this presentation, and then of course we all know what happened at the beginning of November with the market just popping off. And this is one of the things that I said. I think that this was really just an extended pullback. It was a 3-month pullback. And it eventually corrected 10%, and then it turned up. So, yeah, I've been saying that we were in a bull market for quite some time, and this was another example from the slide deck that I had for Halloween weekend. All right, guys. Well, thanks again. I hope to see you guys in the Moxie trading room. Remember, we're always running some special deals. We got coupons going on, and we have the trials. So come check it out. Come on in. Would love to see you there. And if you're new, say hi in the chat room, and we'll get you up to speed. Thanks again, and we'll see you at the next one. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.